All right, here we are on the Mid-South audio stage for a Friday afternoon. Anybody who wants to make a career in country music knows you have got to get noticed in Nashville. Well, our next guest did exactly that, and along the way, he got noticed on some TV shows like American Idol and Nashville Star. Jimmy Charles is an Ocean City native, but he is making his home in Nashville now, and today he's performing right here on the Mid-South audio stage. Thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having me.
So here in just a few hours, just a little bit, not even hours, just a little bit, you're going to be joining Josh Turner and Mo Pitney.
Yes.
That's awesome.
At the convention center.
In Ocean City.
Still some tickets left.
Oh, that was going to be my next question.
Yes.
Yeah, so tell us about the show.
Oh, man, well, I just got in last night, and Josh Turner really has been somebody I've looked up to, you know, throughout my career when he came out with Long Black Train and, you know, inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. And, you know, you watch these guys and you say you want to take stages like that. You want to, you know, you look up to them, and today's the day I get to take that stage.
So it's like a dream come true. I took the words right out of his mouth. Okay, so you recently, I'm going to make sure that I get this right. You recently won Outstanding Young Tennessean of 2017 for your work as Zero Cancer National Spokesman and the power of your song Superman, which you performed here last time you were here.
Yes.
Wow, what kind? That's wonderful.
Superman continues to be Superman.
Yeah.
You know, it's just been such an amazing song to reach out. You know, the video went with CMT and GAC, so it gave it a national stage. And then traveling across the country for the past almost 4 years now at Walks and Runs with Zero Cancer, singing to survivors, getting on radio stations, TV shows, as many as possible, and bringing awareness for men to get checked. Because no one's Superman, you've got to get checked. And, you know, being a voice for men, and it has just been such an amazing, emotional ride for me, and another dream come true. You know, you have dreams like taking the stage before Josh Turner or that kind of stage, but an American Idol. But then, you know, I always wanted something to say, just to be proud of, that I knew my music was doing something good, you know, and making a difference.
And for those who may not be familiar with the song Superman, it's about someone who is diagnosed with prostate cancer.
The song really, that's how it started out. It was to bring awareness for men to get checked for prostate cancer. But the song itself actually doesn't specify that. It's a journey. It's someone finding out, and it's the reality of it. And you know, the song just really hits home. We brought a cancer survivor in and sat down and talked to him for 45 minutes. And Goose Gossett and I just listened right on Music Row in a songwriting room. And we listened to his story, and we just took notes. And after that, we came up with this song, and it's just really hitting home and bringing hope all across the country for men to find their strength, you know.
So tell us about Mark.
Mark, Mark's actually with us here today. And there's been so many wonderful examples of people reaching out to me, and families. They tell their stories, what the song means to them. And it just so happened that his daughter, JC, messaged me and told me that, you know, he's a stage 4 prostate cancer survivor. And, you know, that's tough. There's a lot that goes through that type of treatment. And it's hard to you know, to keep going and to keep that strength up. And he was starting to feel down, and you know, I had a show kind of in that area, and I decided to leave a day early, and we surprised him.
And there it is. There's the surprise right there.
Yeah, and then you know, so I put on a concert for him and his friends, and his little town of Governor, New York, and almost Canada, as I like to say. It's pretty close. And we just had a great time, some great people up there. But it's one example. You know, he just told me how much his spirits have been lifted since since all of this. And really, we looked out, and I just saw all of his friends. And it's one thing to get it one at a time. You're like, hey, bud, you know, you got this, good. But you know, it's another thing when you've got them all in the same room, and you've got that love surrounding you. You know, that's what it's about. And when you need all of that love and power right there, instead of like here and there. You know, and he felt that, and now we made him sign a contract. We need to bring that contract. Do you have that contract? No, we did. We have a contract that we made him sign, that he will never, ever give up the fight.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So he signed it, I signed it, and
thank you for being
here. So
here.
what are you going to play for us today?
Something completely different than that.
Okay.
So I grew up at the beach, and in Ocean City, Maryland, and Stephen Decatur grad, and you know, the islands and the sand and the beach, and obviously tequila goes along with all those things. And this is called Tequila Kind of Day.
All
So
right.
that's going to be the new one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Mid-South Audio Stage, Jimmy Charles. Take it away.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, well, somebody said that I could clear my head with a little bit of salt in the sea. Yeah, I needed a change to rearrange my brain, so I stepped off to the beach. Yeah, and I crossed the border just to put it in order. Bartender said, gringo, please. And can I get some advice? This is paradise. Whiskey ain't what you need. 'Cause there's just something about a tequila kind of day. Something about it. Salt and lime gonna wash it all away. It'll keep all your worries and your troubles at bay. There's just something about a tequila kind of day. Oh yeah. So I passed him some pesos, or ordered some queso, made a margarita disappear. Now I'm feeling real nice, so glad I took his advice as we kicked it in third gear. And we started shooting Cuervo and the Cabo Wabo. Somebody broke out the mezcal. Now I will confirm you can eat that worm. Lord have mercy, it's a party now. 'Cause there's just something about a tequila kind of day. Something about salt and lime to wash it all the way. It'll keep all your worries and your troubles at bay. There's just something about a tequila kind of day. Yeah, there is. One more time. Something about a tequila kind of day. Hey, bartender, una más por favor. Say, that's some Spanish right there. We're day drinking in the sun, a party in the night away. There's just something about a tequila kind of day. There's just something about a tequila kind of day.